Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium on the campus of Duke University, and customarily a trip here involves a journey to Kayville. Instead, you will be engulfed by the Wade Wackos, the Duke fans ready for their Blue Devils to go to work. One of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. And the Hokies will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Duke's offense will start this game off. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
They'll go right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in. College sports, where you get paid a lot of money to do a job, and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team in the program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
The give out of the gun. Can't get him to the ground. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of... Takes the handoff. It's Moore. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Got a man. It's Harvey. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you'll be... Down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Hokies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Pirouettes away from the defense. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And now on first down after converting with the run. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Going for it all. And he's got it inside the 20. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This offense has a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Wants to throw on third down. Got it! So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So a drive there of 82 yards and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
A lot of times those draw plays are successful when those defensive linemen run up the field, rush the quarterback, create some holes. Not this time. The defensive line did a really good job understanding that, seeing the draw play, getting the running back, getting his butt on the ground.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there, because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up fourth down.
He gets a block. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Hokies! The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a Listen, the offense was going to get the ball, Reese. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
The kickoff team is out there after that punt return for a touchdown. They'll try to pin them deep. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here. So
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
To the air, it's Murphy. He's right on target. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Finds the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touch.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. No good place for a turnover, but this one is particularly bad, and they've got it at the 20-yard line.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
A run for the quarterback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It is perfect.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Gromes. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. If the Hokies can keep this up in the passing game, that'll make them touch that Hokie stone with a little more enthusiasm.
Yeah, it'll get them jacked up. It'll get them excited. A lot of times with Virginia Tech, man, we've seen it. It's the defense. It's the special teams. But when they can get that QB throwing the ball down the field and create some balance, it's when they have their best teams.
Now they'll run the draw. Oh, what a move. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for space. It's Thomas. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Got it! And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward, down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
21-10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this game.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And the Blue Devils get it past the sticks.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
For an offense, to make the wide receiver reverse work, you've got to have a lot of guys doing a good sell job. Running backs have to behave as if they're actually going to keep the football, and everybody else on offense has to be yelling out, run, to try to make the defense over-pursue. No Oscars being handed out on them.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
catch in the middle. It's Harvey. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. Finds his man, and they convert. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Makes the catch. It's Harvey. But a little bit short of the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. It's a draw. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. He now has 56 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Caught over the middle. It's Tootin. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Hokies are in the hurry-up.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollock. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump David.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Scrambling away. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll go to the ground. Oh, the sweet feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point splits the upright. It's 28-13. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
28-2. 13.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this with David kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. Field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Moore. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Blue Devils are flying down the field. They're going to run it. Runs through a tackle. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need a block.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit.
Number 95 on to punt it away.
Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They go to the draw. Nice move to keep moving. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. This one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. Dropping back, it's Murphy. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. The aerial assault continues. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Got a man. It's Harvey. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fat.
Fires into traffic. Picked off. And he's wrapped wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kennesaw State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to FIU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This will likely be the last play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Quick strike complete. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Blue Devils will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. To the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. He's looking to throw. This time on target.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting that. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lane. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last. They throw it again. The play action fake. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And the punishment has been extended. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Feeling some heat. It's complete on the right side. At the 45 on his way. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Linebacker. Create some confusion. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. He's piled up 87 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Pickup of 1, it's down at the 11. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Duke. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner goes down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David. Lofts one high and deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And now on. This offense. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Got his man quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking downfield, it's Drones. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The touchdown drive cut the deficit last time they had it. Forced the punt. Now a chance to really make this a football game.
And I think if you're the offensive coordinator here, you're revisiting that last drive and asking yourself, okay, what did I call? What worked? What can I keep dialing up so we can keep scoring?
Dang right, because you got the momentum. You're back in this football game. Everything is going your way. Your defense just contributed, so that lead they had, just keep chipping away, and who knows what will happen.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Moore.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Harvey. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. The Blue Devils are rolling down the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Let's see what he can do with the return. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Power football with the run. Shakes off the defender. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. They did just that.
Fair catch, called for and made. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board. And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways, but the quarterback has got to be a better actor on those draws.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Give to the running back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Hokies will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Got his man in the middle. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. That's reeled in. It's Harvey. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play. If I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll move. To try to force the defense to adjust. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, the ground game. Dances away from 1. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Picks up a useful. Got to the 30-yard line.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Here's the handoff. Twist his way through. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
These read option plays are very hard to stop.